Hi everybody, in this video we're going to talk about live streaming with the Intel NUC Skull Canyon, specifically adding digital SLR footage with an SD card or live drone footage into the Skull Canyon, coming up next. Okay, so PTZOptics has just released the Ptz Producer Kits, and these are our turnkey, complete live streaming and video production systems that include everything you need to start live streaming like the pros, with a 12x or a 20x PTZ camera, a joystick controller, and the Intel NUC Skull Canyon, which powers everything. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabyte solid-state hard drive, and you can install any live streaming software you want, like vMix, Wirecast, OBS, or XSplit. So this is our pro tip number 3, and we wanted to show you guys, the first thing we showed you is how to mount it to the back of a display. So you can mount these to the back of the display to save yourself some space. We can also change the lid. You can get a custom lid. Now, number 3, what we want to talk about is using the SD card slot. And a lot of times when I go live streaming an event, I'll have, my computer, maybe 1 or 2 PTZ cameras set up on left and right that I'm controlling with my joystick and mixing with my software. And sometimes I'll ask someone to go out with a digital SLR camera and go get some behind the stage footage or go get some supporting B-roll. So when the bands are switching or there's moments of time when, whatever's going on live, from your vantage point could actually be supported better with some B-roll, is what we call it, is that kind of extra footage. You can go ahead and send someone out, and most of the time they use an SD card. So these SD cards, they split right into the back of a digital SLR, and you can get them with like 64 gigabytes, and you can go ahead and take it out and stick it right into the Intel NUC computer, and now you've got your B-roll directly in there. And one of the cool use case scenarios I wanted to mention is I do this for live streaming with drone footage. So this is some drone footage that I took from a concert that we were live streaming, and I actually want to go ahead and take you back, 30 seconds in this video, just really quickly, to show you kind of how it all started. So I believe you can kind of see I had kind of a picture-in-picture there, and if we go just a little further, there we go. You can kind of see the takeoff of the drone. I put it right in front of my live streaming studio, and we just take off and just get some really great footage. Now you can do live footage from a drone, and live footage from a drone requires a drone with an HDMI video output. And what you can do is, if the controller of your drone has a live HDMI video output, you can just use a frame grabber. I have one here that converts the HDMI directly to USB, and you can take live footage in. But a lot of times, the live footage, because it's wireless between the drone and the controller, is not as good as the recorded footage on the SD card. So when you're done your flight, if you want to do live footage, do live footage. It does look really good. But the SD card recorded footage in a higher quality output, you can actually take that footage, stick it in your Intel NUC, just like we did with the SD card here, and you get amazing footage. So I think this footage I'm showing right now, actually, from the live concert that we did at the Pretty Good Fest, actually was recorded via the SD card, and then kind of inserted in between bands showing up. So really cool way to do live streaming and bringing in those professional SD card video inputs into your production to fill in those gaps, to really make your production powerful. So that's pro tip number 3. Don't forget to watch the other pro tips to learn how to live stream with a Skull Canyon. Super affordable, incredibly professional. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video. Thanks for watching.
Click to watch another exciting PTZOptics video, and don't forget to subscribe. Tune in Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern to join our live show with new industry experts interviewed every week.